Alright guys, what's up? Good morning. Let's see here. Started a small position on AFH. What's up, One Life? But it just cracked the support. I got in at 80 cents back here at the drop of this red candle. But if it doesn't hold up the 75-cent area here at market open, I'm going to have to get out. But has a good press release. Got a lot of potential possibly, but not if it sells off here. Oh, decent sized buyer coming in there at 73. See if it gets back over 75. What I'm looking at on this is it hit pre-market high of 92 cents, which is the high of the total of the whole year. And if you look back on the max chart, there's Jesse Livermore. I don't know what that means. If you look back on the max chart, there's room all the way up to 570 before there's any resistance. So this stock, if it can break 92 cents, has quite a bit of room to run. And you see we're starting to build support at 75. Right here's a support zone of 75 cents and 80 cents. That's why I got in on the 80 cents. And it's just a small position to start with. I am thinking about adding if it starts climbing back up towards that 92 cents area. But I don't know, if 75 cents cracks again here, probably gonna have to get out. And it's starting to crack a little bit. Yeah, this is looking pretty weak. I'm about to get out of this. Yeah, I'm getting out. It's just dropping. So that was not the play. Let's see what else is going on. What looks like it's selling off. CME just came down to the support it bounced off earlier, 371. Let's see if that can hold up. See, LMFA is actually holding up somewhat here. See what else we got. That sold off, so that's done. That's cracking support, so that's probably done. That's cracked. And that's starting to crack as well. See, CLRI, this popped out of that triangle. Okay, so this is where I'm going to be looking at. We got support at 330. That's right where that red candle dropped. Carve. Yeah, Carve is definitely going crazy. Jeez, from $3 to $20. That's ridiculous. I don't want to touch that. It's just too big of a rip. LMFA. Way up on the chart on this one too. Kind of like CLIR. It's kind of going all over the place right at the second. Now it's starting to pop up a little bit. Got some selling at 350. See, AFH actually holding up, coming back up to 75. Let's see what that does for a little bit. MFA. Kind of in this channel. What's up, Lando? Well, knife, you're looking at what? Looking for it to break out. I see what you're saying. Looking for it to break out of that $8 area. Oh, CLRI popping up that 375. That was a good spot right there. Yeah, CLRI is still popping up. Yeah, this explain what I'm showing as far as the platform and everything. Yeah, I mean, I'll be talking through it all. I'm trying to trade, but CLRI I already missed the rip on pretty much. There was a shot to get in right here at 340 to get this 50-cent move. It's trying to break 4. Looks like it might do it here soon. Let's see. How's Watt looking? Watt's still looking pretty ugly. AFH looks terrible. UONE is dropping. Carve is still pushing a little bit. Carver's just so high up. It's way up here on the chart. I mean, it is pushing up. It does have buying volume. But it's just so high up. And CLI popping over 4. Yeah, it was a good run. It was a good run. Missed that one. CEMI. CMI is starting to get some attention. I might go here on this little dead cat bounce, breaking over 4. I'm going to go. It's breaking over 4. Got some buying volume coming in. Let's see here if this keeps pushing up. There we go. Nice little push up on this little dead cat we got going on. See if it can pop over 415. If it can get over 415, kind of this downtrend. Buyers coming in there at 410 on the level 2. Buyers still pushing. Let's see this get over 415 soon. If not, it's going to come back down now. It's starting to come back down a little bit. If it cracks too low, I want to get out. Trying to see if it's going to hold up 4 here. Trying to hold up 4. On this candle 398, 397. So I'm gonna put a stop loss in at 396. We'll say 395. Let's see if this can keep getting buyers pushing this up. This is a pretty big sell-off because the FDA unauthorized their COVID test. But it dropped. It was all the way up at $10, and it dropped all the way down to 3 something. So usually a dead cat bounce might get some moves, but not if $4 cracks here. $4 got to hold up. I'm in semi looking for this dead cat bounce to continue. It got a little bounce so far, but I'm looking for it to continue. It broke over 4 and it's trying to hold 4 now. Ooh, a lot of selling coming through here though. It may not hold. It drops below that. Drops below 397. It's not going to hold. Yep, and that cracked on me right there. I don't want to risk too much on it. So that dead cat did not work out. It still could, but it probably have to come down and bounce off of 370. Okay, nothing there. CLIR. I don't know if they ain't nothing yet. Let's take that out. Nothing there. See, where did Semi go? Okay. Semi dropped 385, the top of these candles. Trying to find support there. And it might. Now it's popping back up, so it shook me out. And of course, AFHA is coming back up now. And now Semi's starting to push back over forward. Watch it rip. Watch it start running here. Oh, maybe not. AFAH getting a little upper shadow there. Just trying to hold that 75-cent support now, though. And it's about to break back over 80, yeah, so it's popping back over this old support. Yeah, this is pushing up. If this breaks 92 cents, I mean, this is a pretty big green candle, so it's probably test 92. If it keeps pushing like it is. And then it'll probably have a little bit of pullback and then maybe break 92. But if it breaks 92 cents, all you have to do is look at this max chart and you can see there is no resistance over that 92 cents area besides $1. You have a little, no, that's at 88 cents. Yeah, so there's nothing. So you got all this huge gap to fill to back right here, 570. And this is why I started the position early on this, but it sold off on me and shook me out. So let's see what happens, though. It's a nice, good buying candle, but are you in Carve One Life? You see it almost hit. Let's see where did it hit at. 90, 98, basically 91 cents it hit at. Should have some sellers at 90 cents, but there's not that many. '90's getting taken out. So let's see, it's going to break through 92. I think it's about to break 92. Yep, it's breaking 92 right now. So through 92 cents here on AFH. It just hit a new high for the year. But it's going to have to break that 92 and start holding above. That old high is going to have to become support. That was a good bounce. I shouldn't have bought it in pre-market. Should just waited it out. Now, it is getting held up. You can see on the 1 minute, we're getting held up here. And 90 cents is trying to hold a support now, as new support. Yeah, it's a little sketchy right at this second because it's just rounding up to that zone. So you can see some sellers back at 90 cents. And they're slowly starting to get taken out. See, there it goes. Big buyer just came in at 91 cents, so this is probably gonna start pushing again. Yeah, it's pushing again. So let's see at $1. $1 is gonna be the next major resistance line. After $1, there's no more major resistance. This will be the first time the stock's been over $1 in a year, so this could get a lot of hype if it breaks $1, but we'll see. You see selling's coming in closer we get to $1. So it's going to need a lot of buying volume to break through $1. But it looks like it's coming in. Because it just took out 90. Now it's took out 98. Now it's taking out 99. Now trying to break $1. We just hit a high of $1. A lot of sellers sitting there on the level 2, but they're getting taken out slowly. But it might need a pullback before it tries to break $1. I don't think it's going to break it right this second. But nice move on this so far from 67 up to $1. You got in on CMEI. On dollar starting to break down, so it's about to break through $1 here. Oh, nope. Still too many sellers right there. So yeah, it's probably going to have a pullback. I don't know. Let's see. If this 1 minute candle overtakes this body of this red candle, it might break $1 here. If this candle can push back over 98 cents, but you can see right there, it's kind of coming back down. So it's probably going to come back down. And you want to see 91 cents or 90. You want to see 92 cents become new support. That old high has to become new support for this if it's going to keep on running. Yeah, Simi's not looking too bad. Just be careful, Kofi, because it is in kind of a triangle. And if it doesn't break over 4 soon, then it's going to probably come back down to 370. So I would say within the next 5 to 10 minutes, you want to see it start trying to push over 4. So there's some sellers sitting at 325 or 395 right now. Yeah, it's just starting to crack a little bit. And you want to see 385 on the bottom of these candles. Want to see them hold up. So you can see AFH did bounce off of 92 so far. So if we continue this little curl right here up to $1, then I would say it'll break $1. If it cracks 92, if it can't hold 92 cent support, then it's not going to do it right now. You see it struggling right there with it. Well, I don't know, Kofi, if I would look at it that way. I mean, they're let me see. Let me look on the max chart. God, this max chart is ugly. I can't even see it. I mean, it is way lower, but it did have a pretty bad press release. I don't know if I'd swing it or not. The first thing I would want to see this. I would want to see it move today, because the best dead cat bounce is going to be today. If it does it. But like I said, it's in this triangle, so that's, we don't really know until it gets out of that triangle what it's going to do. See nothing there. CLIR came down. We'll bounce off 326. CARB is still pushing up. It's got a pretty nice upper shadow. A lot of selling pressure ahead. I don't know how much more that's going to rip. LFMA just broke over 350. Made a move up to 4. And see, AFA, how can I say this? AFH is trying to hold up that support. It's trying to hold up between 90 and 92. It looks like 90's cracking, so AFH is probably going to have to come all the way back down the 86 area. See, the thing that makes me nervous on CEMI is it's really been struggling to get over that $4 mark. It's only over that $4 mark when I jumped into it, and then it came right back down, hit 417 and came right back down. So it's still in this downtrend. It needs to break out of this downtrend to keep getting this dead cat bounce. not a... You don't want to drop him below 387. So this 5 minute candle here needs to come up. It needs to push up over 395 on this 5 minute candle to try to get this break over the trend, the downtrend. AFH. Yeah, so that dollar is going to be pretty tough resistance for AFH. There you go, Kofi. As long as you got a stop loss in there, because this is a pretty low float. But you just don't want it to turn around. These dead cats, once they start moving, they gotta keep moving, keep momentum back up. If they don't, if they start selling off, then they usually just sell off more and then do nothing. Yeah, LMFA is trying to hold up 350 here. If this can, yeah, it looks like it's going to. It's trying to anyway. Ooh, see this card to just take a big dump. And Carve took a phew, all the way up from 22 down to 15 in like 15 minutes. It's a nasty, nasty dump there. That's why I don't like these plays like this. When they've jumped up this much, it's way too high. Like, there was potential to make some quick money in this, but it's so risky to me to get into something that's way up here at the top of the chart. Let's see, Watt sold off, so that's garbage. And AFH still isn't done yet either. Trying to hold up this 80-cent support. If it keeps holding up and buyers start coming back and pushing this up, and it gets that break over $1. See me, I dropping a little bit. See, I don't like that. That's why I didn't want it to drop, because now you got a lower low forming. Let's see though. Yeah, it is not. If it drops below 385, that's not good. You can kind of see it on the 1 minute. It's kind of in this triangle. So I have to break out of that. Oh yeah, AFH. A nice nice possible hammer trying to form if it can close green. CLIR is trying to hold up his support at 328. Right across this yesterday's resistance. Yesterday's resistance is trying to become new support. If that becomes new support, CLRI would be a pretty decent play, but how's CEMI doing? Some buyers are starting to come in and CEMI a little bit. Got a 10,000 share buyer there at 392. They're starting to push up here. Let's see if it gets over 4. If it gets over 4, I think you're good to go, Kofi. It's got to get over 4, though. Let's see, it's trying to pop out of this triangle on the 1 minute. It looks like it's going to try to break over 4 again. See some 4s on that time and sells. So you can see it got held up at 4. Step away, one life, step away. Let's see, AFH. Still looking alright. Still trying to hold up at 85. Carve with a little bounce. LMFA with a nice move off of that 360 area. That was a good move there. $1 move. And CLIR is holding up that 330. That 330 support right there. PBIV, Daniel B is calling out. Let's look at BBIV. Doesn't really have a press release. Does have some old resistance, or this past resistance at 280. CEMI really needs to get over 4. If it keeps struggling, if it cannot break over 4, it's not going to do anything. It's really got to get over 4. Sell off there. CLIR actually finally cracked that 330 support, couldn't hold. LMFA pushing up to 470 something. Oh, AFH is back up too. AFH coming back up to that 92-cent resistance. It's got to break over that and then try to push for that dollar. It's looking good though. AFH is looking pretty good to me. If it can re-break 92 here. It's got a nice uptrend. Yeah, Daniel B told me this morning, he said you killed it on that after hours play. It's a nice job. Bobby. Let's see. Let's watch AFH here. It's about to break over this 92 area. There it goes. See if buyers start coming back in, push this up to $1. Yeah, it's buyers are starting to eat this up. 95 breaking down. Let's see if it pushed the suit. I want to see what $1 looks like. See if it can eat through $1 like that. Bobbert. How about that? How about we call him Bobbert? There's still some selling coming in though, under $1 here. See a big seller at 94. That seller's causing a little bit of issues, but yeah, that seller coming in at 94 cents, that's a big issue. That caused this to slow down. Now you've got a little bit of indecision, so probably want to wait to see how this can. If you're not in this already, you probably want to wait to see how this candle closes and then see if the next candle starts engulfing it. Let's see, CMI finally breaking over 4. Took it forever to get back over 4, but it looks like you may be good to go here, Kofi. Yeah, there's a big buyer came in at 403. He got taken out with no problem. So there's buying is starting to come back into this finally. So I just mistimed this play. Let's see, it's gonna have room up to 418, and that's gonna be pretty much the next resistance area at 415 to 418 kind of resistance zone. If you break over that, Kofi, you're off to the races probably. Oh, and AFH just broke over. So it did it on that candle. It did it on this candle instead of the next candle. It's trying to hold $1. You keep seeing support come in there at $1. Oh, you tried to add to CMI and you sold? That's That sucks, man. Don't worry about it though. You'll get it. You'll kill it. There's always more opportunities. You were on the right track on this. You were on the right track. So think of it that way. Don't look at it. Don't beat yourself up too much about it, man. There'll be plenty of other opportunities to make some profit. I mean, if you sold, you probably still got a profit, I would imagine. Yeah, well, it's not much, but it's something. The good thing is you were good on your entry. You had a pretty good entry on this, so that's the important thing. If you can keep getting good entries on these stocks, you'll be making killer money in no time. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You're profitable. There's nothing wrong with it. So you got a good entry, man. You got a good entry. That's the hardest thing. Is getting good entries on stocks. So you just got to keep that up. You'll be killing it. See, AFH is still pushing. Now, at this point on AFH, the only type of resistance you're going to have is natural support and resistance. It's not skyrocketing, so it probably needs to hold a dollar support and then kind of come back around. So yeah, dollar support starting to crack already. Oh yeah, man. Do you not have a desktop? Because day trading on a phone is really hard. That's why I'm so against doing that. Like if you have a laptop or a desktop, you should really switch to trying to trade on that instead of your phone. It could cause you less headaches. See, a dollar's starting to hold up on AFH. No computer. Yeah, so that's it. So you really don't have a choice then. It may not be a big deal though. If $4 doesn't hold up its support, you can see it's trying to hold support now on this candle, but it needs to hold support. It could come back down. Although it looks like it's moving a pretty decent upward manner here. Let's see. Let's see, IVR. Why are you saying this is a must buy? What makes this a must buy? It's on a downtrend. You'll have to explain that to me because it is on a pretty big downtrend. I mean, it is also kind of in a triangle, really. And it looks like it's going to crack this triangle too. If you just bought it here, I fear for you because I feel like this is going to drop probably down to 472, 475 maybe could hold a support. Then 461 is your next support. And there's a little bit of support below it, but the way it's cracking right now, it looks like it's going to start dropping pretty hard. There you go, Kofi. That's the attitude to have right there. You'll get there. You're young. You're young, man. You got plenty of time. You're not even 18 yet, right? Or you're not 19 or I forgot what you said, how old you were, but you're really young, so you got plenty of time. By the time you're 23 or 24, you'll be probably a millionaire if you stick to what you're doing. Well, I don't want to give you that much hope. That's that's a little aiming for the stars. But you keep doing it. You'll be good enough. You'll be making some nice money. Was I just looking at 17? That's what I thought. I thought you were under 18. Yeah, so yeah, you got plenty of time. That's what I'm saying. I would kind of take that as an insult. I don't know if I'd want to be called Ross Cameron, but he just needs the shirts. Yeah, so IVR, you can see there it's cracking. I don't know why you would buy this right now. I can't see how this is a must buy. You have to explain that one to me. Hey, we all want Lambos now. But don't worry, you're young, man. Trust me. Trust me. Listen, you've got plenty of time. When I was your age, I was doing all kinds of nonsense. I didn't even have a thought about day trading. Or the stock market or anything. I was doing a bunch of crazy stuff. And I actually made some. Yeah, I guess one life. I guess from that aspect, you could say it's a compliment. But I really made some mistakes and stuff when I was young. Not just like being dumb. Screwed my credit up, all kinds of stuff. Had a 7-year run of chaos. From the time I was 18 to 25, just 7-year run of chaos where I was doing nothing productive. And it caused, I got a little time to think. You get locked up, you get some time to think about things, and then I turned my life around. So if I can do that after 7 years of chaos and making some big mistakes and having to pay for them and dig my way out of negative, you are off to a way better start, Kofi. So you will be there. You'll get your Lambo one day. Just stick to what you're doing. I am not a Ross apprentice. Don't even put that out there in the ether. What's wrong with you, Daniel B? Calling me a Ross apprentice. And anyway, Ross at least wins some trades. I don't win trades. I'm more like a Tim Sykes apprentice. I lose all the time, so you gotta look at it like that. Yeah, AFH is good. That's what I was saying. That's what I've been saying all morning. That's why I got in it at pre-market back here at 80 cents. Is because I had a feeling, or not even a feeling, I just knew if it broke that 92 cents, the stock has not been over $1. It's a psychological change in traders' viewing of a stock when a stock gets over $1, and this is about to get halted right now. This is exactly what I was looking for this morning in pre-market. And if I just held off, I got too gung-ho on this one. Shame. But yeah, this is pretty easy textbook break of $1 play. You got this nice movement up, and then you break that 92-cent high of the whole entire year, you're going to keep moving up. Nice job, One Life. Good job. And what One Life waited on? He waited for it to break $1. He waited for it to pull back. He waited for it to, test that 92-cent high, and waited for it to come back up. I'm assuming, and bought it as soon as it started passing this red candle. You didn't get filled, Daniel B? Yeah, this is a good halt here. Unfortunate. Do both, Kofi. Do both. See, if you can get drafted to the Lakers, do it. If you're that good at basketball, go for it and do day trading at the same time. Yeah, the upper channel. I think you guys got it. There's just no resistance. There's no resistance above this other than your natural resistance. Like $1.25 is usually a little tough area for these dollar breaks like this. So $1.25 is where I'd be thinking about, but what is going on? Every day, every single day with the check. Why? Why? What is all this? Look at this. Why would you want to get in on this? It's in a downtrend. There's no reason to get in this. It's about to crack. If it, I don't see any reason whatsoever to get in check. Why have people on this stock so hard? This stock is nothing but a downtrend from over a year. It's been in a downtrend, and it's still in a downtrend. Where did you see that at? Let's see. Hold on. You said 143. Where are you seeing that 143 at? Unless, are you on max day maybe? Or max week? Let's see max week. Oh, maybe that's what he was looking at. That's okay. Yeah, okay, I see where you're looking at. That's what she was looking at. He was looking at max week. I was looking at... I'm going to change that out. I didn't realize... Let's see. I like that max week time frame better. Daily, where's my max? Max week add. Let's see, I don't need that one. Delete. Yeah, okay. That's a lot better. I had it. Yeah. Day traders absolutely pay taxes. I was looking at it on the max, but I was looking at it on max month. I wasn't looking at it on max week. And on the max month charts, you can't see. You can't see those little weekly resistances. There you go. Gap up so far. Still pushing up. But still, even those resistances aren't that prevalent, really. What the hell am I looking at here? Okay. See, 130's acting as some resistance, but it's starting to get taken out. Buyers are trying to push through it. It tried. A little pullback here. At 118 area you want to see hold up. You can see 118's trying to hold up. There you go. Got buyers coming back in, maybe going on another ride here. I don't know, there's a lot of profit taking right now. See, 115's trying to hold up. But you can see 118 buyers came back in there at 118 again. Oh, and they just got taken out. Yeah, it's starting to get a lot of selling. But, you know, there's gonna be some profit taking though, for sure, because if anybody got in down at 70 cents all the way up to $1.34, that's basically an account doubler right there. It's about to get halted on the way down, nasty, so maybe shorters tried to jump in there too. I don't have a large day trading account, Kofi. I am not rich. Yeah, I just do these smaller trades. I mean, I have traded with more money than this before, but like I've been saying, I'm doing a lot of different things, and I'm trying to get. I've been positioning myself to be able to start flipping some real estate here, hopefully within, by the end of summer. Is what I'm looking for. Kind of my time frame. So I'm not putting a ton of money in day trading right now. Plus, I'm bound and determined to try to grow a small account. I was going sideways there for a little while, getting some wins and some losses, but I've been on this losing streak for the last couple of weeks. I'm not a guru. I don't claim to be a guru. That's why I keep telling you guys. I'm not a guru. I'm not a master of this or anything. I'm just a regular guy like you guys are. I live comfortably, but I'm not rich by any means. But I'm trying to get there, one way or another. It's all about multiple streams of income. But I do these streams and all this because I feel like I'm a better teacher than I am an actual trader, obviously. I feel like people can learn a lot from my knowledge that I know and from all the stupid mistakes that I make. And that's why I do it. And I'm approachable. A lot of big YouTubers and stuff, you're not going to be able to probably message them and have a conversation with them. So that's why I don't sell anything. I don't claim to be a guru. I don't claim to be a master, and that's why I don't sell any courses or sell, any of that. Everything I do Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Those who can't do, teach. That's about how I am with day trading. That's a good point. That is a good point. Give me just a second, guys. I'm gonna take a little couple of minute breather here while this is halted, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I appreciate that, Kofi. That's why I took a five. That's why I took a little breather there. I was going in a corner to cry about my about my losing streak. I appreciate that, Kofi. Hopefully by the time you're a millionaire, this channel's big enough to where, you know, I'll be making some ad revenue and sponsorship money that actually, you know, won't be that big. It won't be that big of a deal. This is this is honestly the longest losing streak I have ever been on in my 5-ish, 6-ish, whatever we're going on now, years of trading. I have never lost this many times in a row. Like it's kind of sad, really. It's really sad. All I can do is laugh because it's all my own stupidity. CMI is still trying to hold up them areas. Ooh, there's a huge buyer sitting at 395 on CEMI. See that guy's dropping off. Well, that's part of it. I've been changing. I've been changing strategies and the way I do things, and I probably should have been only doing 1 or 2 shares until I get this all figured out. What I'm trying to do, what exactly I'm trying to do, and then I should have been using more shares, but the two shirt t-shirt strategy. Boy, that's a tongue twister right there. But no, I had a misunderstanding of price action. Like something I learned back when I first started trading has stuck with me. This for all this time, and it was I basically learned the wrong thing and ran with it for 5 years. So now I'm trying to unbreak some of the stuff that I learned that was wrong, and that's what I've been trying to work out. Yeah, I mean trading is great. That's why I love it. That's why I do it. Even though even when I get on these losing streaks, I guess I'm like, well, you just got to power through it. You got to get through making mistakes over and over again until you figure it out. I mean, I'm like, it's insanity to keep running my head into the wall. So I mean, you're absolutely right. I need to switch what I'm doing, and that's, like I said, that's what I'm working on. I'm just, like I said, a lot of it is bad habits, bad trading habits that I learned and picked up that stuck with me, and that's what I'm trying to get out of. Like anything in life, if you pick up bad habits and you run with them for a long time, it's really hard to to drop those bad habits. And that's basically what it is. That's why I make a lot of mistakes. And that's not I'm not trying to give excuses. I'm just trying to give what I've found has been my biggest issue. Looks like AFH is going to try to hold up $1 here. I ain't buying any trading courses. You got me here. I tell you what, Daniel B, you find me a shirt that is 2 shirts in one. It's just 1 shirt, but it still looks like 2 shirts. You do that, and then I'll buy your trading course. How about that? $50% off 4th of July? I ain't buying no courses. You're crazy. I don't need a course. I don't need a course at all. I know what I'm supposed to do. Like I said, it's breaking those bad habits and staying consistent. Kofi's on it. He's on the shirt. AFAH though looks like it's trying to get this bounce off $1. see what else is anything else doing anything on LMFA sold off. CLIR is trying to hold up $3. Carve coming around. CEMI, it looks like it might start going again. Oh, only $1,200? Wow. What a great deal, Daniel B. $1,200 for a one-day course. Let's see, CMI starting to come up a little bit here some more. Got some selling at 405. If it comes up to this 415 area, that'll be the third time it's came up to that little resistance zone. Looks like a good deal to you, Kofi? Yeah. And it includes a McDonald's meal? Whoa. Whoa. Man, you're really throwing on the extras there. I don't like McDonald's, so you're wrong about that, Daniel B. Do you take a turn? Wow. Daniel B, did you happen to go to a dispensary or something and pick up some ganja? Did you finally decide to try out the legal cannabis there in Chicago? Cause that's what you sound like this morning. You sound like you've been taking some tokes. Looks like AFH is starting to get fired up again here. It's pushed up to 115, so it's got to re-break 115. Now, this is a good healthy movement on this stock though. I mean, you got the initial run up, a little pullback, push up. Sellers push it down some, get a bounce up, sell off, push up, sell off, starting to push up again. Very nice movement. I wasn't talking about investing in it, Daniel B. I wasn't talking about cannabis stocks. I was talking about you sound like you're high. You sound like you've been smoking the burning bush. Talking about your $1,200 course with a Happy Meal included. Have you paid on time? Carve is curling up too here. Still in the 1 minute, AFH is getting a little hung up at that 115 area. Oh, buyers are coming in though now. A lot of the selling starting to get ate up here on AFH. Oh, no, not yet. Let's see. See how many sellers are sitting on 125. So some selling coming in at 124. Let's say it's going to pull back a little bit here. Buyers coming back in. Yeah, day trading's been around forever, Kofi. Nice job, Dom. There's nothing wrong with that. Nice little bounce off a dollar there. Okay. All right, Daniel B. That's a pretty good safe play. Cause I've seen that little play you just did, Dom. I've seen that work like so many times on just specifically a dollar breakout stock. The stock finally breaks over a dollar like it did here, comes back down, and usually that first bounce off of a dollar you usually get 15, 25 cents pretty easily. See, SEMI is starting to push up a little bit again, trying to keep struggling with that $4 area. AFH building another low, another higher low here on the 1 minute. Alright guys, anybody has got any questions, suggestions, or ideas? Got about 10 minutes to get those in. And then I'm going to call it a day. So you want to see AFH, I'm going to say you want to see AFH hold above the bottom of this red candle at like $1.11. And it cracked there. Carve still coming back up. Carve held 14. What is my plans today? Well, one plan is I got a video. I need to get a video done for the channel. See right there, I have a list of videos that I need to work on. So pretty much probably that today will probably be a lot of trying to get some extra videos recorded because I'm falling behind on releasing content. So I got to get on that. Maybe some studying. But first, you know what's up. I gotta get some food. After the stream is my food time. I don't know if I'll study a book. Nah, your comments won't be overshadowed, guys. I'm probably going to have a fruit smoothie. I got a bunch of fresh fruit, so I'm gonna probably make me up a smoothie. That's probably what I'm gonna have. You gotta stay healthy. Stay healthy right now. It's a crazy time in the world. You gotta be healthy. You gotta be ready for anything. How's the spy doing? I haven't looked at the spy this morning. Let's see what we got here on the spy. What? Fruit is not good for your liver? I've never heard that, Daniel B. I don't understand. How is fruit bad for your liver? You're going to have to explain that one to me because that sounds kind of wild. Why? Tell him, Adley. Tell him. Talking about fruit smoothies bad for your liver. I don't get that. Like a bottle of tequila, yeah, that would be bad for your liver, but fresh fruit ground up into a smoothie, I don't see how that could be bad. Yeah, meth is good for the... Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I don't know, Daniel B. I don't know about that logic you're talking about right now. You're kind of freaking me out. He has a point. Okay, so what you're telling me is you're not supposed to eat fruit to be healthy? Fruit this whole time? I've been lied to all my life that fruit is good for you? Is that what you're telling me, Daniel B, right now? Looks like AFH, if it breaks over this red candle, as I was saying it looks like it's gonna move again. A lot of sellers at 130, but they are getting ate up. Actually, there's a lot of selling coming in there. I think this is what I think, Daniel B. I think you could be right about that, but I think you have to be eating fruit smoothies every day for it to affect your liver like that. I think a fruit smoothie or any fruit, a couple of times a week is not going to destroy your liver. Anything is bad if you eat too much of it. Like from what from what I understand is anything in too much quantity is bad for you. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I know. I could see what Daniel B is talking about, but like I said, I think it's in quantity. I don't think having a fruit smoothie once or twice a week, or maybe even 3 times a week, is going to mess your liver up. If people can sit there and drink a bottle of tequila every single day, and their liver goes bad after 10, 20 years, I'm pretty sure a fruit smoothie's not going to do near the damage that a bottle of tequila would do every day. What? What do you mean chicken contains meat? This is great. We're turning the. I didn't say I was healthy, Daniel B. That's not what I said. I said I was gonna have a fruit smoothie. That's all I said. I'm borderline healthy. I am borderline healthy, sir. So I'm on the border of unhealthy and healthy. I need to lose about 10 more pounds and I'll be healthy. That's why I'm eating the fruit smoothie. I'm trying to be healthy and you're telling me not to be healthy. You're saying don't eat the fruit smoothie. My weight? I'm like 175, I think. So I said I need to lose about 10 pounds. I'm 5'8", 175. So if I was 165, I'd be in good shape. So I'm about 10 pounds. Listen, here's the thing though. You gotta keep in mind, I live in Wisconsin. Okay, of all the places I've lived, and I've lived in Atlanta, Georgia. I've lived in Tennessee. I've lived in North Carolina. I lived and I've visited a lot of different states. Wisconsin has the best food there is. It's very, 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 very hard not to gain a little bit of extra weight when you come to Wisconsin. I'm 5'8", Daniel B. I'm short. I'm a short guy. You see AFH pushing up to 140. 142 actually with the new high a day. We want to look at the SPY. You got me distracted because you were talking about fruit smoothies. I want to look at the SPY before I take off and see some of this news. U.S. has an excellent deal with China. May have to file a settlement with Mexico to challenge its failure to approve U.S. biotech products. Still the first wave of the pandemic? I don't know about that. No, I have been seeing a lot of news headlines that they're going to send out another round of stimulus checks to everybody who's under it. I told you that, Daniel B. I said that. I said I'm 10 pounds. I said I'm 10 pounds heavier than I should be. If I lost 10 pounds, I would be healthy. I said that. I said I'm 175. I lost 10 pounds. I'd be there. I know what I'm talking about. I know what's going on with my body. I don't need you to. I don't need you to Instagram health coach me. I'm just gonna hire Daniel B as a life coach and just have him yelling in my ear all the time, just bitching at me. Stop drawing all those lines on the damn computer. Stop eating fruit smoothies. Stop wearing 2 shirts. I'm gonna give him a little army outfit, and he just walk around with me. He's just walking around with me, yelling at me. Don't pet that cat. It's got cat AIDS. But yeah, anyway, enough of that nonsense. Like I was saying, there's supposed to be another round of stimulus checks from what I was seeing. There's a lot of talk about it. Even Trump said it. Looks like AFH is running again. Let me read through these news headlines. I don't see these news headlines. I don't look at CNN or MSNBC or Fox or any of that crap. So I get my news off of Thinkorswim. Viral hospitalizations and sexist surge. Yeah. That's what I said, Daniel. I'm going to hire you as my life coach. You can just sit there and yell at me all the time. Police reform. Let's see. Reform? I think that's supposed to be reform. Police reform legislation arrival. Dim bill and aftermath. Hospitality industry wants to reopen, but they gotta proceed in a way that's safe. Post revised payroll protection. Program loan forgiveness. Okay. Looks like downtrend started on what? What are you talking about? I look like I'm Amish? Alright, Kofi, have a good one, buddy. We'll see, what's today? Wednesday? Well, yeah. So, okay. Yeah, we should be here Friday. Have a good one, man. Take care. It's kind of creepy. AFH, I mean, it's having another pullback right now. 150 is about where kind of I was expecting it to go to. So I don't, at this point, you'd have to wait for some support. Like right now, it's trying to hold up this 134 area. It looks like. So there, I would look. Actually, see 130 to 134. Yeah, kind of that little support zone. It's trying to hold up. If it holds that up, it could keep running. You planning to go to Milwaukee? Well, let me know when you go. When you come to Milwaukee, Daniel B, I'm gonna take him. I'm gonna take him to the Red Rooster Cafe, so he can. Yeah, no, it's not far at all from Chicago, man. If you don't hit any traffic out of Chicago, if you leave at the right time, you can be up here in like a little, like about an hour, maybe a little less. Have you been to Red Rooster before, Daniel B? And the thing up here, One Life, is it doesn't matter where you go. There's pints of beer everywhere. Every restaurant has pints of beer and alcohol. I can't think of one restaurant that doesn't. Oh, you guys never been to Red Rooster? Oh my God, you got that place. Woo! Talk about some good breakfast. This is some of the best breakfast I've ever had is at that place, man. I got family from Tennessee who came up last year, and all of them said they want to come back up just for Red Rooster. So, Red Rooster's 15 minutes from my house, so it's not very far. Nothing is very far from my house. I have a fantastic location. You've never been to Wisconsin, dude? Wisconsin's like the best state. Wisconsin is like literally my favoriteest place that I've ever been or visited or anything. I liked Arizona a lot. When I went to Arizona at the beginning of this year, Arizona was really cool, but it was during the winter, so it wasn't super hot. During the summer, I probably wouldn't like Arizona, but Wisconsin, man, you got lakes. You got so many lakes, so much fishing, so much outdoor stuff to do. You got so many. Milwaukee has the most restaurants per capita of any city in the U.S., I think, is what the statistic is, something like that, which I could believe it because there's restaurants literally everywhere, and all of them have bars. Like, all they need to do is make cannabis legal here, and Wisconsin will literally be, like, probably the happiest state in all of the United States. And also, living costs up here are not that high. For as nice as it is up here, we do have state income tax, but it's not that bad. Tennessee had no state income tax, and I'm not feeling much of a difference paying the state income tax up here. If you don't know about Wisconsin, you got to visit Wisconsin. The Harley Museum's like 3 minutes from my house. The Harley Museum is just right down the road. That's what I'm saying. There's so much to do up here. So much stuff everywhere. It's just the land of stuff. Well, all right, guys, I'm gonna call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me. Well, that's the norm up here, Daniel B. Is everybody gets drunk. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to call it a day. Appreciate everybody joining me. We can talk later, Daniel B. You guys have a great rest of your day. We'll be back tomorrow. See if I can break this losing streak. But yeah, everybody have a great day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy the weather. Have a good one. Until next time.